Hey, Mike Hehner here for AnglingBuzz, and wanted to share a little underwater video footage with you. I was out fishing with a couple buddies a while back, and we decided to put out a few flags with big shiner minnows for pike and bass. And while we were out for the day, I thought it would be really fun to put a camera on one of the minnows. Everything you see today was shot on an Aqua-Vu Micro Revolution 5 camera. As you can see, this was a major sunfish highway where we were fishing, and where there's sunfish, usually the bass and pike follow. The spot we were fishing was a big flat weed bed, and it was in a bay with a deep water hole in it, but it was leading out to another part of the lake. So it was a big long area of 11 to 12 foot weeds, and the weeds were still green even though there was a lot of snow on the ice. So when you find green weeds in the winter, you usually find fish in them. Well, as you can see, after a day of leaving a camera underwater, there's a lot of fish coming through, and you can really learn a lot by watching fish on a camera, whether it's how they bite, reactions to baits, and reactions to other fish. As you can see here coming up, there's times when there's a lot of bluegills around the camera, and then boom, they bail out, and within 5 seconds there's a northern pike showing up on the screen and scares them all away. As it got closer to evening, I decided to pull the flag up and put a jig down, just based on the sheer number of panfish in the area, to see if I could catch some nicer fish. hope you enjoyed this video of the fish underwater. I had a fun time looking at them all day, and one final tip before we go is rigging the camera to view fish. This particular camera has 3 different settings on it for viewing. One is viewing down, one is viewing sideways, and one is viewing up. And I chose the up version for this video because the light was best looking up, and I could see the fish the best, and it didn't seem to spook them as much. So just keep that in mind when you're playing around with your camera.